Barcelona is one of the largest metropolitan areas in Europe. A modern, cosmopolitan city committed to the environment, Barcelona aims to be a sustainable space, constantly evolving and looking to the future. Recognized internationally for its history, culture, architecture and urban planning, as well as for economic development, Barcelona is also valued for having a public transport network that can adapt to the needs of the millions of users who use its services on a daily basis. Transports Metropolitans de Barcelona, TMB, is the collective name for the companies Ferrocarril Metropolità de Barcelona SA and Transports de Barcelona SA that manage the metro and bus networks respectively on behalf of the metropolitan area of Barcelona. It also includes the companies responsible for managing other mobility services, such as the Metropolitan Shared Electric Bicycle Service, leisure transport such as the Barcelona Bus Turístic, the Montjuïc cable car, Fare Products and the TMB Foundation, which oversees TMB's historic heritage and promotes the values of public transport through social and cultural activities. TMB provides metro and bus services in Barcelona and 10 municipalities in the metropolitan area. With almost 600 million journeys a year, Transports Metropolitans de Barcelona, TMB, is the leading public transport operator in Catalonia and a reference point for citizen mobility in Europe and the rest of the world. Public transport in Barcelona has evolved in parallel with the urban transformation of the city and metropolitan area. In 1872, the first tram line between the Rambla and Villa de Gràcia was opened. In 1899, trams were electrified and the first bus services started running in 1906. However, it would not be until 1922 that the first two urban bus lines would be introduced, complementing each other and considered to be the embryo of the Barcelona bus network. Later, in 1924, the first metro line was opened, called Gran Metro, between Plaça Catalunya and Lesseps, and in 1926, the first section of the Metro Transversal between Bordeta and Catalunya came into service. At first, these companies all operated with private capital. It would not be until many years later, in 1957, that public transport was municipalized. At stages of major development, there were still others that were less prolific. This went on until 1971, with the disappearance of the last tram lines. And in 1979, the joint management of the metro and bus began under the name TMB. In 1987, the Barcelona Bus Turístic service started running, and in 1995, Line 2 was opened, the first line within the fully adapted metro. With the new century in 2001, the integrated fare system for public transport in Barcelona and the metropolitan region came into operation. In 2005, TMB presented new buses powered by compressed natural gas. After that came the hybrid and electric buses, and then the current hydrogen buses. Later, in 2007, the Montjuïc cable car was completely renovated. And in 2009, the first automatic metro line in Barcelona and in Spain, Line 9, was launched. This brings us up to the present day. The story of TMB continues to unfold, and the service is constantly being improved. Today, TMB is made up of a workforce of over 8,000 highly trained people who are dedicated to serving the general public. TMB strives to make the Barcelona Metro an international benchmark, placing innovation and technology at the service of people. With 165 stations, 22 with connecting services, and up to 94% adapted for people with reduced mobility, the Metro connects Barcelona with 8 municipalities in the metropolitan area. Passenger service and information, safety, accessibility and comfort are priorities for a metro network that now has 8 lines, 5 conventional and 3 automatic, and which also includes the Montjuïc funicular. On the conventional lines, the trains are operated by a driver. These lines account for 55% of the current metro network. Automatic lines account for 45% of the network and have state-of-the-art technology that allows trains to run without a driver. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, the Metro Control Centre, CCM, manages all the necessary technical and human resources involved in its operation. Its purpose is to guarantee compliance with the scheduled service and to ensure all maintenance tasks on the network are carried out to the highest safety and quality standards. TMB has a large fleet of buses made up of over 1,100 adapted vehicles that provide a service on over 100 lines that run across Barcelona and 10 towns and cities in the metropolitan area. The bus network is currently made up of 28 high-performance lines, 36 conventional or contribution lines, and 37 other local lines, made up of the so-called neighbourhood bus routes and on-demand bus services. The bus network is designed to ensure maximum efficiency, connectivity and frequency, with more direct routes and easy and convenient connections that reach all parts of the city. The Network Support Centre monitors vehicles in real time, minimises any incidents that may arise and makes any changes or improvements needed to ensure waiting times are as uniform as possible. Committed to sustainability and improving air quality, TMB is a pioneer in the use and development of both efficient and less polluting fuels and new technologies. It is currently investing in zero-emission vehicles. 100% electric buses and innovative hydrogen buses are a reality that mean Barcelona's bus fleet is the cleanest in Europe. Through technology and digitalization, TMB has introduced digital payments on its buses and has incorporated innovative safety and information elements. TMB also manages other mobility services, such as leisure transport. The Barcelona Bus Turístic is the city's official tourist bus, a pioneering service that has been making it easier to see the best of Barcelona since 1987. The Montjuïc cable car, which offers a panoramic and aerial view of Barcelona thanks to the 55 cabins that can transport 2,000 passengers per hour. The Catalunya Bus Turístic, for discovering some of the secrets of Catalonia with routes that take passengers beyond the city of Barcelona. Another mobility service worth mentioning is Bici, managed by TMB, which provides citizens in 15 metropolitan municipalities with access to up to 2,600 electric bicycles at 236 stations. Bici is a service that facilitates intermodality with other means of public transport. As a benchmark international mobility company, Transports Metropolitans de Barcelona aims to promote sustainable, efficient, safe and inclusive mobility at the service of people.